I have the world's most sensitive fingertips. Just look at that. Ooh, that finger has seen some things that you would never imagine. It's been up things, it's been in things, it's been around things. Ooh, baby, I could tell where you ate just by rubbing your belly. But don't worry, I'm not gonna touch you yet. My sensitive fingers can be demonstrated with the deck of cards. In this case, the upcoming Missing Piece deck of playing cards, which is going to be coming to Kickstarter relatively soon. But imagine this, I have the participant take out a couple cards from the top of the deck. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7, doesn't matter. They put it in their pocket, sight unseen. I don't see how many cards they take out, and yet, upon taking the deck back and just dribbling the cards, I know exactly how many cards they have. But not only that, they take the cards, they mix them up, I don't see them, and just by looking at the cards face up, I know exactly what cards they removed. And what if I told you the trick required minimal sleight of hand? Well, you'd be saying, PigCake, do me, put it inside of me. I will put it inside of you. Just give me time. So this trick requires a little bit of a setup. It's nothing too complicated. Now, if you want to make it a little bit extra, what you could do is that you could memorize a group of 10 cards. I know that sounds like a lot, but you already have a group of 10 memorized, which is your phone number. So all you have to do is go through your little deck, take out the corresponding cards that match your phone number, and now you know the order of the cards, and you know what the cards are, which is going to be very important. For the sake of explanation today, I will be using the ace through 10. And if you've noticed, the actual order of the cards is also very important in terms of the suits, in that they're repeating. So we have clubs, hearts, spade, diamond. I know so far this might seem like a lot of work, but trust me, you're doing nothing. You could even use the cards in order from ace through 10. You don't even have to use your phone number, but the phone number masks the method a little bit more, as you're going to see in a bit. But as you can see, they're just repeating. So we have clubs, heart, spade, diamond, and then we have club, heart, spade, diamond, all the way from ace through 10. Now this goes on top of the deck and you're going to be good to go. If you want the participants to be able to shuffle the deck, well, you're going to have to do something extra. You're going to have to check out my Patreon, the home of the PigCake Magic Academy, where you could go and check out 1,300 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff, you have mentalism, all for less than the price of a White Claw a month. About $1 a week is the PigCake Magic Academy, and you get access to all the videos, and I'm always uploading constant content to the PigCake Magic Academy. But because I know you're going to join the Academy, I'll show you what to do anyways. You're going to take your setup, in this case the 10 cards that we've prearranged in the order, and we're going to turn them to a face down position. Then we're going to take the deck and place it on top of this setup. At this point, we could take groups of the deck and hand it to a participant, and they could mix up the cards and put it in whatever order they want. They could shuffle the cards, they can mix it, it doesn't matter. When we take these cards back, we're going to take them back and place them face down on the bottom. What this does now is that this masks the original 10 cards that we placed, and it's going to cover them when we go through the rest of the cards. So we're going to hand just chunks of cards to the participant. They're going to mix it. We're going to place it on the bottom. And we're going to do this until we reach the first face down card, which they think is going to be the first packet they shuffled. Really, it's going to be the first packet that we left there, which is the original in order cards from ace through 10. So those cards have been undisturbed, they're still in order, and the participants think they mixed the deck. Now at this point, your order is still on top of the deck. You could do any false cut you want that leaves the deck in the exact same position. This is a fun one where you swing cut the cards like this. All you're doing is swing cutting and then taking this half and placing it on the bottom. That's it. If you could tell, you're doing absolutely nothing, but it looks like the cards are being cut. At this point, you're going to instruct the participant by showing them that in a moment, you're going to have them take a couple cards from the top of the deck, just a small amount, but it could be whatever they want, 5, 6, 7, 8, really doesn't matter. And you're going to have them place it in their pocket. So the participant is going to take the cards, put them in their pocket, and now guess what? By taking the cards back and doing the actual methodology of the trick, which is dribbling the cards, you know not only what the cards are in their pocket, but you know how many cards are in their pocket. Because I'm going to tell the participant, just by dribbling the cards using my sensitive fingertips, I could actually tell which cards are missing. Really, all I'm looking at is that last card. In this case, I see a 7. Now, because I see a 7, I know that there are 6 cards in my pocket, or rather their pocket in performance. Because keep in mind, if the cards are in order, if I see a 7, that means they didn't remove it, which means, well, they have 6 cards in their pocket. Remember, the cards were in order. So you could tell the participants that you could tell which cards are missing just because of your fingertips. You could tell that, well, exactly 6 cards are missing from the deck. And they go in their pocket, and of course, they're going to count them out, and they're going to see that there is in fact 6 cards that are missing from the deck. Now at this point you say, whoa, 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 put them face down, keep them face down. I don't want to look at anything. Shuffle them up in your hand, and you're going to have the participant mix the cards up. Now here is where you could actually use the cards in order, and you don't have to use a phone number. Because you're having them mix it up, it really doesn't matter. However, a keen-eyed participant might notice that, well, they have the exact cards from ace through 6, so that might be something that you could worry about. However, if you use a phone number and a stack of cards that you've memorized, at this point, there's no way that they're going to be able to tell anything, because when they see the cards, when you have them turn the cards face up in a moment, they're just going to see a random assortment of playing cards. So do keep that in mind, that the phone number method is superior, even though it's a little bit more difficult. So now at this point, you're going to tell them that your fingertips are so sensitive that you've actually gotten to the point where you can tell what cards are actually missing. You could dribble the cards again like this. You could dribble the cards face up. It doesn't matter, but you're going to start naming cards that they have. Now, obviously, I wouldn't name the cards in order, so I wouldn't go ace of clubs, 2 of hearts, 3 of spades. I wouldn't say that. I'd name the cards in a different order if you're going to use the original 8 through 10 order. But because you know the actual suits of the card, you know which card they're holding. So it's fairly simple with a little bit of practice to be able to know what suit corresponds to which card if you have the cards in order. If you have the cards memorized, well, that's not going to matter because you have the cards memorized. But you could very easily tell them to hand you the 6 of hearts because that card happens to be missing from the deck that you happen to be dribbling. So here you could be playing it up where you're dribbling the cards like this and having the cards just run through your eyes and go, yep, it's definitely the 6 of hearts is missing. I see the ace of clubs. The ace of clubs is also missing from the deck, and you could run through the cards and name them based on the ones you know they have in their pocket. So really, the sleight of hand is minimal when it comes to this trick. It really is. You're having them shuffle the deck. You've set it up beforehand if you choose to do that. You've memorized the first top cards of the deck. If you want to use a phone number, again, it's going to be a lot easier, a lot better rather, because they're not going to notice any sort of pattern. However, even if you choose to use ace through 10, well, you still eliminate that possibility more often than not because you have them mix the cards and you're going to tell them to give you back the cards in a different order than they put it in their pocket. So it all works out. It all works out. But what an easy trick, huh? A little bit of practice. It's going to take a little bit of effort, but I think it's well worth it. You set up the deck. You have a nice opener because you could establish your powers to the participant. I have sensitive fingers. I have to go through this process in order to know which cards are missing. And the process could be quite labored. Oh, yeah, right. 6 cards you definitely have in your pocket. Go ahead, count them face down. I don't want to see them. Great. Let's see if I could actually take this one step further and actually tell you which cards are missing based on my sensitive lingo fingertips here. Yeah, definitely I see the 6 of hearts. 6 of hearts is 100% gone. Ace. I feel the ace of clubs you might also be holding. And of course, you could go through the process that way. And I think it's a very novel and interesting trick. And of course, later on, they credit you with having sensitive fingertips, which could be a benefit in and of itself. I suggest the shocker. Some advice at the end of the video. Right here, I've been drinking a lot of water, right? Water is essential to life, but sometimes that could be boring. So you just get these little no-calorie sweetener packets. I get the one that tastes like Starburst. You put it in here, and guess what? Now you're drinking fun water. So it's more encouraging to drink water. Although really, that's for bitches, let's be honest, because you could just drink water. Be a man or woman, right? Drink water. Just commit to it. But if you want to make the water taste a little bit better. I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again. When I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again, when I see you again.